So Dragon Ball Super episode 5 aired today, and man, I don't even know what to say about this episode. Like, what was up with the animation? What was going on with the animation? It was all over the place. Goku looked like a freaking Ninja Turtle sometimes. Next time he looked like freaking Ryu. I don't know what's going on, but they gotta fix it. That wasn't okay. But on a positive note, with my rant out of the way, guys, Dragon Ball Super has so much potential. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous how much potential they have. I mean, there have already been changes from how the movie is done versus how Dragon Ball Super is interpreting what happened in the movies. And I honestly think that the fight with Beerus on Kaiosama's planet was really well done. It was really well choreographed. I thought it was awesome. But the animation was garbage. It was horrible, so bad. It was all over the place. It was jumpy. It was jittery. I mean, I'm going to show you guys pictures. Like, seriously, how did Goku go from looking like this to like this? What is this? Like, what is this? Like, what were they doing? Were they high? Were they drunk? What was going on? Like, it makes no sense whatsoever how the animation was so inconsistent. And it's starting, the worst part about it is, like I said, Dragon Ball Super as a story has so much potential, but the worst part is episode 4 wasn't horribly animated, but those thick lines that they had outlining, some people weren't okay with it, some people were okay with it. Me personally, I was on the fence because it was inconsistent. They were doing it for 5 seconds and then they wouldn't do it for another 5 minutes, and then they'd come back for 2 seconds, and then it's just, you can tell, and it's really bad that you can tell that it's like that obvious that they're swapping around. But in this episode, I mean, the drawing was consistent. There wasn't that outline thing that was going on in episode 4. But the animation, like what that is, like, these don't even look like Goku. Like, most of the time, it doesn't even look like Goku fighting, to be honest. And when they're moving, like, you know, they're fighting, they're trading blows. It doesn't look like Goku. Like, the face isn't, the aspects of the face are not there. It doesn't work. And the hair is all messed up. Whoever did this is getting fired. I'm sorry. Whoever did this is getting fired. But the worst part about it is that obviously they made this a little bit ago, but the next episode, the preview for the next episode, that doesn't look like it has very good animation either. That's the thing. The next episode doesn't look like it has good animation. And I'm going to be like really bummed out if the fights on Earth with Goku as a Super Saiyan God are not animated well. They know that's a big fight. They know that's a big fight. They know it's a big fight. They can't do that. They really got to make sure they got their A-list going on that, because this is like borderline intolerable. If that happens on that episode with that fight, bro, I'm done with Super. I'm done. I'm like, seriously, I'm not gonna watch Super anymore. Okay, I probably will just because of nostalgia, but like, seriously, I'm gonna be so dissatisfied with the series that if they do that again. But aside from just the animation, honestly, the story was good. I really, of times a million, liked the story changes, like how the fight played out. Like I said, I'm really enjoying it. The dialogue that they had, and it was awesome. And Goku's like, I don't know, like them fighting in the sky, it just seemed more epic. And that's where you can tell that, like, when it comes to movies and then being redone by the actual anime, you can tell they have so much more time to play with. They put more stuff in there, albeit probably to stretch it out to where it takes up a full episode, whereas like the actual fight in the movie was like 5 or 6 minutes. It was so short. So you could just tell they have more time to play with things. Like it will seem more like a real fight instead of like in the movie Goku. Well, Goku still got dominated, but in the movie, he just got that judo chop to the neck on the pressure point, and he was done. It was it. In this, you know, he got blasted back, and then he got pushed down, craters into the floor. It was awesome. It was really well done. But the only problem with the episode was the animation. The story was great. The fighting, the choreography was great, but the animation of the fighting was garbage. And even the still animation, like in that picture I showed you guys, even still animation, like how is it that bad? And Goku's just standing there. But then there was also points where it looked really good, but it was just so inconsistent. That's my only problem. I understand budgets and stuff like that, but seriously, it shouldn't ever get to a point where it looks that bad. Because honestly, it looks like I could have drew better than that, and I don't draw. Like, I can't draw that well. It looks like I could have drew Goku better than that. It just doesn't work. But yeah, this has been my review of episode 5 of Dragon Ball Super. Like I said, the animation was garbage. It was garbage with a few H's and some J's and a few E's at the end and an exclamation mark and all that other stuff that makes it, you know, extra emphasized. But okay, so normally I do I'm sorry, I'm like jumping over my words. Normally what I do is I put a rating at the end. So this is how we're going to do this. I'm going to rate the episode as a whole, and I'm going to rate the episode minus the bad animation, like, you know, assuming that they had good animation, for instance. As a whole, including the garbage animation, I'm giving it a 3. I'm just serious. I'm giving it a 3 because it was that bad for me. Honestly, the animation is tolerable while you're watching it because it goes so fast that you don't really notice it. And I was kind of spoiled because on Twitter there's a whole bunch of different pictures, like people are like, what is this, what is that, what are those, you know. I was kind of spoiled because I knew what to expect, but still I would have caught that. And now without the animation, assuming that they had solid animation, like some of the parts in the episode that were really good, I'm gonna say that the episode gets a 7.5. I thought that it was really well done. Honestly, 7.5 is a really good rating. I'm not very lenient with my ratings. But yeah, that's my review, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Let me know how you guys felt about the episode and the animation. And if you guys were just like, bro, what is this? What's going on? Yeah, but until next time, guys, doses.